All right, let's take a little bit of time to find out what's trending left. And I'd like to kick things off by introducing you to Mr. K. Mr. K is an online music teacher who works with students ages 18 all the way down to 3 years old. But it turns out Mr. K only does half the teaching. His alter ego takes care of the rest. Bring on Dr. Jekyll and his drag queen.
I'm Mr. K, and I'm a music teacher on OutSchool. I teach all age ranges from 3 years old to 18 years old. And I focus on all different aspects of music, how to make it, how to enjoy it, what impact it might have on our society. But you might notice Mr. K only makes up about half this channel. Hi, I'm Miss B, and I'm the drag queen music teacher on OutSchool. Most of my classes are for learners ages 3 through 9. I mostly teach music and story time, where we read a couple picture books and sing some songs about the stories we read. And I also teach some music classes like Miss B's Musical Adventure.
Yeah, that's not scary at all. I do like how Libs of TikTok put the Libs of TikTok handle right there where a mustache would be on a man who can't probably grow one because he likes to be a she. But anyway, speaking of those who can't help but push their agendas on little kids, this next redhead felt it necessary to go to war with a teacher who said she addresses her students as boys and girls? Wrong move, sister. Didn't you know those genders were literally made up? The woke patrol is on you, knuckle-dragging mouth breather.
Here we have another veteran teacher who's insisting on the use of boys and girls in the classroom. Why is it so necessary to constantly remind kids of the gender binary with norms that we as a society literally made up? It's the same thing as saying, okay, talls and shorts, okay, blondes and brunettes. Not only does it divide the blondes from the brunettes, but it also leaves out the redheads. Statistically, redheads are pretty rare, but they exist. Biologically, socially, emotionally. Even if you don't like redheads or you've never met a redhead, dividing boys and girls constantly creates a disparity between the two and leaves out intersex children, non-binary children, and transgender children.
I feel personally attacked with the talls and shorts comment on that one. But if you're going to compare your hair color to your gender, but then also not really know that there is a difference between boys and girls, you're kind of overlapping all of the things and getting everything confused. Clearly, we have another example of a soulless redhead. Well, since it appears we can't get away from these radical educators, let's feature another one who made it clear to her class that even a stuffed penguin, yes, a penguin, cannot fall victim to gender stereotypes. Preach on, Happy Feet.
I just had a really cute moment with my students, and it was a great learning moment. If any of you teachers are using the program ST Math this year, you might know their mascot, Gigi. Students asked me, is Gigi a she or is it a he? And I said, I don't know. One of the students said, well, maybe they're non-binary. And I had a student say, well, let's just look between Gigi's legs. And I said, well, we don't know a person's gender by looking between their legs. And then my student was like, oh yeah, that's right. So we decided to call Gigi they, them. It's moments like these that remind me why I got into teaching. These small moments can make such a big difference to kids' lives, and I'm honored that I get to have these moments with these awesome kids.
And that's why we need schools to not exist in the current state they are, because this is the pride that these teachers are bringing to your children, where penguins have to have their genders and be told they're actually persons. So we have to look between penguins. Do they even really have the legs? I need to watch Happy Feet again to really understand it. But if you do that, according to that teacher, apparently you're some sort of a bigot. But the hits just keep on coming here, and because it's not enough to be pushing the Rainbow Mafia's agenda in the classroom, well, now teachers are being recruited by their unions to wear their special badges to popularize the movement. And here's some extra drama from this elementary teacher.
I have never been more proud to be a part of the teachers union here at my site in our district. Why? The president just had this delivered to my classroom. We have these badges that we wear on our lanyards. If we are a safe person to talk to, or we can provide a safe space for our students. It is so important that our students, LGBTQ+ and not, that they have someone or someplace to go, someone to talk to. So yeah, Florida, you can learn a lot from us over here on the West Coast. These students need us. They need us now more than ever.
Wow. That got me in the feels. That performance that she just provided you, I mean, the award for the best dramatic pause goes to... All right, I think for my own mental health, we should move out of the K-12 classroom and onto the college campus where our future titans of industry are being put through the rigors of... Oh, wait, sorry, I couldn't even trick myself into finishing that sentence. So let's just play a clip of yet another useless professor saying something dumb that students pay thousands of dollars to hear, or maybe you're going to be paying those thousands of dollars, but we'll see what happens. Take it away, Dr. Purity. Wait, really? Dr. Purity? All right, UC San Diego, professor, it's your time to shine.
So, first things first, we do not grade over here, okay? Anyone who takes my class automatically gets an A. They're told in the first week that they're going to get an A. The only thing that's required is attendance, and I have weeks of excused absences built in so that if people are sick or they have family obligations, it won't affect their grade. So since I'm not grading them, I'm just giving them A's. Like, how do I know that they're doing anything? And how do I know that they're learning anything? And so I also don't give homework. Surprise, surprise. And I run a discussion style classroom. So my students and I have equal part when it comes to bringing information to the table. We all sit together and share what we're talking about. And they get to use their critical thinking skills to apply the things they've learned in all their other classes.
That's Dr. Purity crap. Pure crap is what that is. But she adds that giving everyone an A for a grade is the best way to decolonize a classroom. Makes sense. Of course, she also has a cat. Anyway, well, I think we've had just about enough of the nonsense this week. So here's an absolutely unnecessary cherry on top of this sundae, which should have every single one of you asking, WTF is that?
I am starting year 6 of teaching today. Super excited.
That'll do, pig. That will certainly do. Thankfully, though, we are done with this segment, but you can bet there will be plenty more craziness next time.